Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Wicked Girly.
I'm Lauren.
I'm Caitlin.
I'm Diana.
We have Diana back for round 2 of our Bachelorette Chronicles mini-series, where we dive into all the fun of being co-maids of honors for our bestie's wedding last summer.
Yeah, we talked so much about the Bachelorette trip. We had a lot of other stuff to cover.
There's a lot of other aspects of being a maid of honor.
I would say Bachelorette trip was the most important.
Yeah, I mean, when I was asked to be maid of honor, like that was the first thing that my head went to.
Right.
But there are definitely other things that come along with it. So like the coordination of the bridal party in general, the bridal shower we planned, the day of like coordination, and
we made Rachel like a scrapbook of letters from her friends and family that we gave her the day of the wedding.
That was really cute. I think she really liked it.
Yeah. So there was more than just the bachelorette party. So we figured we can start talking about the bridal shower planning, even though that happened before the batch party. The planning kind of happened.
Did it happen before the batch? Oh,
yeah,
it was in May.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which that was actually one of the things we were struggling with at first too. We were like, when should we have it? Because I thought it had to be like pretty close to the wedding. We ended up having like 2 months in advance, and that was...
Which I feel like is a normal...
It is, yeah.
Yeah, and everyone came, I think. Like everyone, or mostly everyone.
Mostly everyone.
Yeah, mostly everyone.
Yeah. And yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Rachel again was easy for that because she... Like she kind of mentioned on her episode, she didn't want like physical gifts and presents and stuff like that. So mostly she just asked for donations to her funds, her honeymoon and wedding fund. So that was good. That kind of, we didn't have to allot time for gifts in the bridal shower.
Yeah, which I gotta be honest is like
it's so awkward.
It's very uncomfortable, especially if they're opening it one by one.
Right, where everyone is watching.
Yeah, I would hate
Rachel
that.
would be the most uncomfortable ever.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And Mark too.
Yeah, oh my God, Mark would not.
Thanks.
Yeah, they had it the right way with the 2 funds.
Yeah.
Which I didn't even realize that, like, obviously, like, I knew that you do gifts at bridal showers, but I always thought they were, like, separate gifts. Like,
From what?
For, like, I thought you got, like, a gift for the bridal shower and then a gift for the wedding. But I think...
You do, don't you?
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
like you do, don't you?
Oh, okay. So... Oh, I didn't get Rachel a bridal shower gift.
No, remember we
didn't because we threw the party.
Okay.
We gave her a card, remember?
Yeah.
That's a good call out. We split the bridal shower like amongst us 3, and then the 2 moms, the mom of the bride and the mom of the groom. But we counted that as our gift. Yeah. We didn't get her an additional gift. We did get an additional gift for like the actual wedding, of course, but I don't think we needed to give her more. That was a lot of money.
Worth it.
It was worth it. It was a good day.
So to start planning that, we kind of divvied up, like, again, we needed to secure the venue, which that's kind of been the theme the last couple episodes, secure that venue. So we divvied up different places that we knew were nearby, and we kind of all reached out to different people from those sites and came back together and compared pricing and what came with the service as well. Like, what's the views? Like, is there catering? Is there, like, linens provided? Which some of these questions we didn't even know to ask, but thankfully, like, the groom's mom had these questions like unlocked. So she was really a good resource to help us with that, I feel like. But they were both really easy in that they let us make the decisions, and they would provide input when we asked them without overstepping.
Yeah.
So we ended up...
We ended up choosing the Winthrop Golf Club, which it was helpful because I think you had the connection.
Yeah,
right?
my uncle is a member there, so we were able to get it for like a discounted rate, which was good. And, you know, different venues like have different options. So like you could get their food through them, but we kind of... Our bride had like a unique diet, so we kind of wanted to pick a more specific menu that like was more like tailored to what we thought people would enjoy and stuff. So we did end up using a different outside catering service. We didn't use the food that they provided. But they do have the bar, so that was one thing that we wanted to throw in was...
We love a good bar.
We love a good bar. I mean, we are a fun group of girls. It was like was it a Saturday?
Yes.
Yeah, so it was a Saturday afternoon, so we were like toying with like what to do, and then we decided on an open mimosa bar. So anyone who wanted mimosas, it was on us. But we weren't like buying like Belvedere.
Shots.
If you wanted that, you could order it.
Yeah, there was like a cash bar option if you wanted something more than that. And so basically, like we just got charged for the prosecco, and then they had different like juices and like garnishes that you could like DIY your own mimosa.
It was so cute.
Yeah, and I drank so many mimosas.
Oh yeah, we started before.
And I feel like I kept putting it down and being like, is this mine? And it probably wasn't.
That's right. You just getting little drinks of everything.
But that was a really good idea. And the lady at the venue actually was like, I love this idea. This is so good.
She was really helpful, too.
She was really helpful, yeah.
I forgot her name.
Meg.
Meg, okay.
Yeah, shout out Meg. And also shout out our bartender, Kayla.
Yep. Very good.
Yeah. So we had a lot of fun there. For the food, we got like a different local place that does like catering and stuff. And you were kind of the point person on there. Just like in like bi-weekly contact with the guy. But that was another thing that we like kind of made like a really great move on.
Yeah, I love Carlos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were really, really good. Like the food was really good.
Yeah, and
I forgot what the menu was, though.
There was that stir fry. People loved the stir fry.
Stuffed mushrooms.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
My mom made like shrimp cocktail.
Oh yeah, she made a lot of shrimp cocktails.
Yeah. Oh, the sausage. There was definitely sausage.
Sausage.
Diana's cocktail.
Oh, Diana's cocktail.
I think it's gone now. We spilled a lot of the sausage juices in my car.
And we were taking the leftovers and all down my leg.
Ooh, juicy.
It was juicy.
What else did we have?
Salads.
Okay.
Chicken broccoli ziti. I think that was the reason we kind of went with them, because I know that
the
groom's family.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't the gluten-free one.
Okay.
But we did get like the stir fry like over rice thing.
Or like
yeah.
for option, yeah. What else did we get? I feel like there was something else.
I feel like we had another appetizer.
Stuffed mushrooms. I mean, we can always pull up the menu.
Yeah, we definitely had something else though. But we had a lot of food. We had so much left over. Oh, that was another thing that we
tried to give it to we tried to go into the high school.
So we brought to-go container.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Maureen, like she had that idea of bringing to-go things so that people could take food home.
Yeah.
We did.
We had with so much food.
Which I didn't even think we ordered that much.
We didn't.
I didn't think so either,
We
yeah.
like had a very limited, actually like a limited menu.
Yeah.
So
that was like such a good idea, that like leftovers thing.
Was.
And the bride said that like people were saying afterwards like how much they liked that idea.
Because it would have gone to like waste.
It would have. We literally still had a bunch of leftover, and we were trying to break into the high school and we couldn't get in. So we had to take it home.
That Monday, I had students being like, "Were you trying to get into the high school?" I'm like, "Where are you located that you witnessed this?" They're on the like baseball field.
I was like, "Is that Miss Costigan and Miss Del Solio?"
Really drunk.
That was a really good idea. We also, they offered delivery option, but by not doing that, because we had our own like racks and sterno.
Yeah.
By using our own, and we picked up the food, we literally saved like $500.
Yeah, that was like a win.
Yeah, I couldn't fathom how much the transportation was.
It's not even coming from out of state.
It's literally down the street in Boston.
It's really like a 10-minute drive from the venue. So
Yeah.
That was.
But even if we didn't already have those racks, like buy a pack on Amazon.
Right.
Like, that was definitely a huge money saver.
It was. Shout out to my mom. I think that was her racks and sternos.
I still actually have some in my car, like some of like the tray or the.
They might be mine.
Yeah,
I think you
all
took all
mine.
yours. Yeah. Yeah, we're still figuring what we are each other.
It's gonna be like a year later.
Yeah, we're good now, except once I get those racks back.
Diana put us on a monthly payment. Or bi-weekly, sorry.
6 months later.
Yeah, which I would go back to make sure you're keeping track of who's paying for what and try to break it up, like try to even out the bridal shower before you get into the batch party and stuff. Like don't
I think that would have.
don't keep so many expenses like over such a long period of time, so it just gets confusing.
Yeah, and then I think like you already mentioned, like for the bridal shower, we split it between the 3 of us plus the 2 moms.
Yeah.
I think normally, how does that get paid for? It's just
I feel like
maid of honor.
we were wondering that at first. We asked a bunch of different people, and everyone gave us a different answer.
It's like some people said it's who's hosting it. It's like if the maids of honor were the maids of honor pay, then sometimes like just one family side does it.
Yeah.
But then sometimes they split it.
Yeah. But I feel like the way we did it was perfect because it was also very like equally like. It wasn't like mostly the bride side or mostly the groom side or mostly friends. Like it was a pretty even split amongst everyone who was there, and we split it amongst all of us. So we also played some games.
Yeah. That was another thing I feel like we saved money on. When we were looking at like Etsy and all those games, I was like, I'm not gonna spend $5 for a template when I can just make it on Canva.
Yes, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you came in clutch with those Canva designs.
Thank you.
Yeah, the games are fun. They were cute too, the way you designed them.
Thank you. Tried to match the blue theme too. Yeah.
We had 3-4 different games.
Yep.
We had a bingo game, which was kind of like a walk around and meet different people in the room.
Even though no one did that.
Everyone just sat at their own table and used what they knew in their brain.
The idea was like to for people to mingle. So it's like find someone who is already married.
Yeah, or like find someone who has curly hair and like no repeats. Find someone who has a cute dog. Yeah, that one, it didn't get executed the way we envisioned, but I think it was still a good one.
Yeah,
it was.
Fine.
Then we had like a how many kisses in a jar.
About that one.
Yeah.
The scratch off groom. So like we had hidden like scratch off tickets, and it was either a celebrity or Mark's face, and you had to find Mark's face.
Yeah, and those we did order from Etsy.
Yeah.
But everything else we made ourselves.
Yeah.
Those were cute.
Those were cute.
And then we played a Would She Rather. So we gave everyone like a Would She Rather, and it was like about the bride. Like, would she rather order her groceries in or go to the grocery store? Who in the world would rather go to the grocery store? But
I kind of like a good grocery store.
I used to love grocery shopping in person, and I just cannot do it anymore.
Yeah. It's tough.
Yeah. Then we had things about like, would she rather the groom with his long hair, his short hair?
Oh yeah, the specifics of Mark.
Yeah. And so we gave everyone like a lot of time to do that, and then we went over the answers like all together. As a group, and the bride gave the answer, the correct answer.
Yeah. We had her. Did we know the answers beforehand?
We did. Yeah.
We sent it to her like the night before.
Yes. It's coming back to me now.
Yeah. That was fun. I enjoyed that. I thought it was enough attention on the bride without being like everyone staring at her opening gifts in a circle.
That's true, yeah.
Oh, thanks. Oh, thanks.
And we did have prizes for people that won. I think bottles of champagne.
Yeah,
right?
blanket, candle. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. What else did we do there? Oh, the desserts we had one of the other bridesmaids make. She's a cute little baker.
Yeah,
They
very
came out so
cute.
So good.
So talented.
Yeah. So I think definitely like use the people that you have in the party and like what they can do. Like she like baking is her thing. So like let's ask her to do that.
We got lucky.
Yeah.
And then we had Mark's mom do the decorations.
Yes.
And his aunt.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
And they did the favors too, the favors and the decorations.
I'm using it on my new coffee table right now.
Oh,
The little
really?
coasters.
Yeah, mine's up there. You can see it
Yeah.
on the shelf there. It's still in the package because the package is cute.
It is. And then we also got a balloon arc from the, what's it called? Amazon.
Yeah, we bought the balloon
Yeah.
thing from Amazon, and then
We
same
had
thing.
we had another friend who is like really good at putting it together. She did it for a previous bridal shower. She actually came down and
Yeah.
did it for us, which was awesome.
Yeah, she
So-
wasn't even like a like she knows the bride, but she
Yeah.
wasn't like a guest. Or
Yeah,
anything.
she's like a friend of a friend.
Yeah.
So shout out Michaela.
Yeah, thanks, Michaela. That was clutch.
That was
if we tried to do that, I'm sure we would have figured
I
it out.
literally would have spent
But-
$300 to have it done. Yeah, and it was really, really fun. I think it was like 3 hours maybe we were there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you don't have to open presents, like that's a perfect amount of time
Yeah.
It is.
for
Yeah.
mingling and
Yeah, and we did it during like brunch
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
You still had like the rest of the day where to do other things.
If you didn't have like 3 bottles of prosecco.
Well, then like a few of the bridesmaids continued the party after at Rachel's house. Yep.
The bride and the bride actually took a nap.
Yeah.
We kept the party going.
At the bride time.
We have a picture of it if anyone wants to see.
Yeah.
You can insert it here.
And the groom came at the beginning.
Oh
the
yeah,
shower.
because of the whole like 6 months leading up to this wedding, this is the one day that he was able to go to the tux fit or the suit fitting.
Yeah, that's all could go.
Yeah.
It worked out though.
It did, because he ended up coming in the beginning. We
Yeah.
didn't have a present thing to do, so then he could leave and we could have fun with the bride.
Exactly.
Yeah, and like honestly, it was like a good way for him to just like quickly come in and be like, say hi to everyone, and then be like, oh, I have to go.
Yeah, oh, I
Yeah.
have to go.
We probably loved it.
I'm sure he did. Yeah, it was a really wonderful bridal shower.
Yeah, and it was honestly, it was nice meeting like some of Rachel's family that I hadn't previously met.
Yeah.
So that like at the wedding, like we could see them again.
Yeah, it was fun actually running into people at the wedding again after we met them at the shower. They were like, oh, you guys did such a good job. Thank you.
Not to toot our own horns, but toot
But it was
toot.
pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much the bridal shower summed up. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we went on the batch trip, which we, catch last week's episode. We don't have time to go into that again.
No. Oh, speaking of that though, Kate's going on Michaela's batch trip this summer, and they're going down the Cape. And I told her, I was like, you need to get the funk
Definitely.
bus.
They would love the funk bus.
So-
Oh my God. I feel like Kate will be like driving that bus.
So I gave her, well, I sent pictures, but I was like, Eddie was our bus driver.
Yeah.
So
Make sure your boosters are up to date.
yeah, look into it.
What part of the Cape are they doing?
So they actually want to do Wellfleet, the beachcomber. Have you guys heard of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Wellfleet oysters.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, is that where they come from?
Yeah, it is.
I have a gift card there, actually.
Wellfleet?
Yeah, I've had
The
it.
town?
No, the beachcomber.
Oh, okay. We should go.
I know. I've had it for like 5 years,
Oh.
and I've never.
Let's go this summer.
Yeah.
So are they gonna be like in the are they gonna go to like Hyannis at all?
I don't know.
I don't really know where Wellfleet is. Like,
It's like the very. I want to say it's like close to the tip-ish. Is that?
like near like P-Town and like
Yeah, maybe
Toronto
not-
and stuff.
maybe not
like
that.
at the curve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently the funk bus, because I was like, I sent Kate the Instagram. I think they even like cater to Boston now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like Boston, P-Town, and the Cape.
Oh. Start looking for the summer. Yeah, so then we went on that trip, we came back, and then it was just like 2 weeks till the wedding.
Yeah.
Time.
Remember when Maureen kept going like, there's like 12 days.
Remember when she was like, never have I ever done heroin. Who do you think we are?
We're all like, neither
That was so funny. But yeah, then we were at the wedding, and you know, we were reaching out to her. Is there anything that she needed help with? Anything she needed us to bring? She did repurpose our easel that we used for the bridal shower.
She
welcome
did.
sign.
And she asked us to make like a day of emergency kit. So we did that.
Handy.
It did
Yeah,
come
that
handy. But she was really like so low maintenance.
So low maintenance.
It was easiest bride.
I know,
Honestly, like even she coordinated. Like we all got, not all, but those of us who were around and wanted to, like, we had like a girl come and do spray tans for us. Like, at her house. But like Rachel coordinated all that, so I just showed up.
And like one of the nice things that Rachel did was for like our hair and makeup, she paid for either one. Like
Yeah.
You just had to pay for one of them.
Yes, yeah.
That was really cool of her.
That was very
She also like was really, she made that like schedule, which I think we ended up going off schedule a little bit, but like that kind of document that she like laid out, like this is like what to expect, like we'll be like in my room and like I'll order breakfast and the rehearsal dinner is blah blah blah, and
that was really helpful, like, and like you should wear this at the rehearsal dinner, like boys should be wearing khaki, I don't know if that
and
actually
like
said that,
like this is the order you're walking down, like this is the order you're standing in, and stuff like that. She kind of had all those like details laid out so everyone could like reference it on their own and stuff. And she did like slot us into like hair and makeup spots and ended up going a little off track.
but everything again.
But it was still like a good starting place for things to like go off of.
Yeah, I mean, we started at like 7.
Yeah.
The boys started at like 4 hours later.
They started at 7 like drinking.
Yeah.
So much easier to be a boy.
So much easier. They were all just walking around in like tall socks and those cooler backpacks.
At the tiki bar.
Yeah.
Like.
But yeah, we, like you mentioned a little bit earlier, you came up with this like really cute idea to do a scrapbook that had like a letter to the bride on her wedding day from like everyone she like cares about. So like all the bridesmaids, even some of the other people who like came to the batch party that weren't like in the bridal party. Her parents, her brother, the groom.
You're right. I did get Mark to write on.
The groom's mom. Yeah. And I think some of his family
Some
too.
of his family, like Mark's aunts. So it was good. I saw that on TikTok, and I was like, this is a really cute idea.
Yeah, and she was like tearing up a little when she was reading it. I think before her makeup got done.
Right, we read her like while we were getting ready.
Yeah.
And she could like read it, and it was really nice.
Yeah.
It was so like thick because like we did it where like you had like a page with like pictures of like you and the bride, and then the letter was like in an envelope.
Yeah.
But like the envelopes, I feel like started getting. So like the book didn't actually close, but
It was really cute though.
Yeah.
She has so much love.
she does.
Yeah. And I feel like that was just the energy of the whole wedding experience was like everyone just loved them so much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about our speech too.
Oh yeah.
So we wrote a speech.
Thankfully, we did it together. We did one speech.
Oh yeah.
together.
Thank God.
Which
I
it would have been.
could never do just by myself.
Yeah, and like we had gone to another friend's wedding earlier in the summer, and like I don't know, I feel like when some of those speeches were going on, I was like taking notes on like don't do too long.
Yeah. Oh yeah, keeping it short I think is really key because there's so many speeches. Like we had our speech, the best man speech.
Yeah.
Our dad spoke too, and like people.
I came to dance
And we've already listened to the ceremony,
Like it's just people would rather not have to do that.
Yeah.
I agree.
like you want to hear them, but you don't want to hear them all night long.
Yeah, literally. So I think ours was like 2
minutes?
3 minutes.
Yeah, and like I think we each did like
Two sections.
two sections, like two like mini paragraphs each, and we like handed it off.
Yeah. Because again, I think we did the flow well too, because like you said, the wedding we went to earlier, that bride had 2 maids of honor, but I felt like the speeches were completely
separate. Like there was no
like
pattern, no continuity. Both like nice, wonderful, like heartfelt speeches and stuff, but like
it seems like
if you were like not a part of like that inner circle of like being the bride and the bridesmaids and stuff, like wasn't that interesting for me.
Yeah, we wrote it together.
Yeah.
We hopped on a call and we were like, okay, what are the things that we want to say? And
I feel like we like had certain themes that like we wanted to hit on, like for them, like these bride and groom in particular, like their friendship and like their love and like our friendship with them was very important. We wanted to throw in some jokes.
Yeah. Yes. Which actually I was watching the wedding video, and you know how they took parts of our speech for the over voice.
Yeah.
I realized that one part, which is driving me nuts still, is that when I was talking about like our friendship with Rachel being like, oh, like we've done so many girls trips, we've been to concerts, and we even have matching tattoos. I was like, because we were supposed to insert a joke there.
Which I thought you did.
No, but we cut that out. We cut the joke. Play closer. So now it just sounds like I'm just like our friendship is just going to.
We've been friends for so long too, and we have not gone to that many concerts together.
That's why I'm like, damn, that in the video.
Maybe it just highlights the closer concert we went to.
That was the point of it, but I'm like, man, it sounds like we're just like a bunch of groupies.
I mean, so you're probably the only one that notices that now. So
we joked that like the groom had 4 wives, and now we still call him. We still say, he's our husband.
Yes.
I feel like it was done well, and like we practiced it a couple times, so we heard it out loud, and and then the boys went first.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing I would say, if you're gonna give a speech, don't drink your whole drink, because you have to toast to something.
Me and Diana were passing it back and forth because we were so nervous.
But we still had cups.
We did. Yeah. I think I left like a teeny, but
No one could tell.
No, it doesn't matter. But just a life hack. The boys gave theirs, and we went, and then her dad went, and like her dad's speech was so cute and like heartfelt, really because you could tell like he had some of those thoughts like established, but like he was like, you hear their these speeches before me, and like it's all about friendship. So it's like he was listening to our speech, and like his kind of like went off that a little bit, which was nice.
He didn't. I think he just like went up like.
He was just like winging it. Yeah.
I could never. Yeah.
I'd feel like crying.
I'd be like, so, thanks for coming.
His speech was really good, and the boys, the best men's speech was really good too.
It was.
Like listening to it over the video, I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, no, it was super cute. From both of them, both men.
Because I did I didn't fully listen.
I didn't listen. I couldn't.
Because we were.
I was listening.
Prepping. I was like trying to listen, but then I was like, also trying to like.
Yeah.
Get ready for our speech.
I heard it in the video. It was very good.
Yeah, it was good.
So we had the entrance to.
Oh yeah, we had
the wedding too.
Yeah, when the like DJ like announces like the bridesmaids, the groomsmen.
Oh yeah, and Rachel had us come out and choose Rachel and Mark. Sorry, had us come out like all the bridesmaids and all the groomsmen instead of.
Oh, the double pairs.
Yeah, which was I think a lot better.
I think it was better because it was less awkward for anyone individually, and also like it was quicker.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot of people for like us to have to go like one by one.
Right. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that would have taken forever.
I know.
Yeah. And
we had to start the show anyway.
Yeah, we had the flower girl with us, and she just killed it.
Yeah.
And we brought out the fat heads of the groom again, which were like a hit the whole party. And we danced all night long.
We did.
Yeah, it was definitely a good party, and we know how to party.
We did know how to party. I mean, not that they needed us to, but we were there to keep the party going.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, that was the unspoken task that Rachel gave us.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And she knew that she could rely on it. Yeah, the wedding was so fun. Then we had the after party, the bonfire on the beach. We kept going to the bar.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Making sure everyone was having a good time.
Yeah.
Everyone was.
It was fun because we got to change into like comfy clothing.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
to rock my new shirt.
Yeah, and then the day after was pretty chill, pretty easy.
Yeah, we like met up with her, the bride, see did she need help with anything. Nope, she didn't.
So organized.
So we're like, okay, cool. So we went to the beach with them. Then we did like a group dinner later.
Yeah.
I was gonna stay an extra night, but then it would have just been me with the bride and groom, and I was like, I'll give them a night alone. So I did go home the next day.
Could have been the second wife.
I was going to be, but I was like, huh. The groom did hang out with us longer on the wedding night than the bride.
I think the bride was tired.
She was tired, and I think that's a good symbol of how good of friends we all are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but we had the best time ever being a part of such a special moment for two of our really, really good friends.
Yeah. So if you need maids of honor, let us know.
Yeah, if you have any questions, if you're in the middle of planning something, want to shoot some ideas off people, we are happy to assist.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun in this process.
We
We
did.
did. Yeah. So we'll catch you guys next week.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.